8.
Boom.
Talking about current events. We're talking about biblical worldview, and we're talking about historical things.
Yeah.
If we have to talk about it, this is Let's Just Talk episode 78.
Man.
Huh?
Man, no, I'm just saying that. That's
Yeah,
78.
Right? So, how you feeling, Tino?
Oh, I'm feeling righteous. I'm feeling blessed and highly favored. Feeling fantastic, man. That's how I'm feeling.
Me too.
I'm feeling really, really good. Like this.
Are you Tony the Tiger?
Tony the Tiger, great. I was just about to say that.
Yeah.
So you know what this means, right?
About me feeling Tony the Tiger
No.
great? Oh, that was like,
No.
no, I don't know.
Episode 78.
I mean,
Oh, you said that was a
Exactly
year and a half.
a year and a half
today is a year and a half.
of episodes.
Who just gave a super chat?
Ooh, what up, man? Good looking out on that super chat.
Empty tomb.
Oh,
He
here-
popped up. He's been missing for 2 weeks.
oh.
I was already
Well,
getting
well-
sent. I was gonna get in the car and go look
All
for
right.
him.
Well, we were missing last week, but
He's been gone though. He hasn't commented. He hasn't been on live
Nothing?
or nothing. But you know what? For that super chat, guys, from now on, anybody that does a super chat, you get a super cat. And I'm gonna give a brand new one to you, brother. Something nobody has seen. This is called the
Dang.
spread cat.
oh, snaps. Well, you got Tomas.
All right. Anybody that gives a super
Dang. Take that one,
super
Justin.
cat.
Take that. Take that.
Guys, this is the way we raise money to pay our internet bill here. Our internet bill is $160, man. You know why? Because it's not a house. It's not residential.
Yeah.
And because of that, they can charge. Plus, we got the fastest because we need it for live streaming, you know. But
Newscom.
yeah, either way. Did you already go through the subjects?
No, not yet.
Oh, all right. This is what we're going to be talking about today, Angel.
Me too. Me too. Empty
Yeah.
tomb.
Yeah. So we're going to talk about the Shield of the Americas Committee. We're going to talk about William. Bill.
Oh, Willie.
Oh, that William.
That one-eyed Willie.
Can't get away.
No.
Can't get away from the island. Can't get away from conversation. He likes vacations. He likes vacations.
I'll tell you what I heard about it whenever we get
All
to
right.
to Willie.
Christi Noem and how she got fired on her day off
Oh.
on a Friday and then was rehired again.
Yeah.
Interesting.
She got fired, then hired.
Yeah, all on the same day.
Wow.
And I don't know if it was on the same day, but it was, anyways, and it was on a Friday on her day off. I don't know. I don't know if it was. We're going to talk about Iran. We're going to talk about, could California flip to be Republican?
Flip.
Flip.
For the record.
It's just things
For the
that make
record.
you say,
For the record. For the record.
maybe we should write a song about that.
Yeah.
I think we should.
Jesse Jackson and his son at the funeral had some very interesting takes.
Mm-hmm.
Good old Revy.
Good old Revy Jackson Jr. So, where do you want to start off? I know, I know you want off. You want to explain last week, or as far as
Yeah, I do want to. Real quick, Angela, she said, just wanted to thank you for the bottom of my heart. You got me through the last 2 years of an 18-year bid. I served 10. God bless you all. Amen. So I take it
Amen.
that you had Pandora Dovo. Let me know which one it was. God bless you. Thank you so much. And did you ever write to us? And if you never did, well, I'm glad you're commenting now. But thank you. Thank you. God bless you.
So do these go on Pandoni Double as
No.
well? Oh, okay.
No, but we always tell them on Pando, when you get out, find us on YouTube.
Got
Just
it.
look up House of Rest. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you stay connected with us. Sharon just started a Christ Unbarred Facebook page to put their artwork and stuff like that.
Oh, nice.
That way
Okay.
their families can go and see some of the artwork.
Yeah.
Sometimes they send the artwork here and their family never gets a chance to see it.
Oh, got it.
So
Okay.
Sharon created a Facebook page. But thank you, Angela. It's good to see you, and I'm glad you're out. So we weren't here last week, last Tuesday, because Sharon's brother was finally released after 19 years and 8 months. because 20 years, he was 4 months shy of 20 years, so that's 236 months.
Wow.
And we rushed down to L.A. and we spent the entire week. That's why Angel did the Bible study on Wednesday. That's why he preached Sunday, even though I was back. But actually, I'd asked you to preach way before I knew, but it worked out.
Yeah, it worked out perfect.
Because I was exhausted. But he came home, guys, and that's why there was no episode last week. And but yeah, he's home, and that's just incredible, man. It's incredible. So I actually on the next tonight on this channel, I'm gonna release the next Christ Unbarred, and Pando's gonna get it. But we showed clips the first time Sharon sees him, the first time Sharon's mom, Sharon's grandma, a lot of his kids. So there's the snippets are in there.
Oh wow, that's cool.
What's up, brother?
Sun says freeze. I know you like to do your thing.
Huh?
I know you like to do your thing.
We gotta make it official.
Oh, he's there. Is he here?
And also
Yeah,
hit thumbs
Sunset's
up.
free.
Hit thumbs up and like.
Okay.
Yes. Subscribe, like, share.
Wait.
Carl.
There we go.
There it is. Now it's official. Amen. Okay.
I was
It
feeling
definitely wasn't Pando,
incomplete.
but it was Secure. So that's probably it was Edovo most likely then. Amen. Okay. So this is a little bit different from Pando and Edovo, but we talk about stuff that's going on in the world. This is my only chance to do it because I sure don't use a pulpit for it.
Thank
But
you.
This Let's Just Talk is just us three guys and our opinions. We're not journalists. We're not professionals. We're just three guys with opinions. That's pretty much it, right?
Don't take it so personal. It's just our opinion. Just our opinion.
Amen.
No
Angela,
need.
if you go to the website, House of Rest Church, yeah, there it is. Empty Tomb just put the link. But as far as the super chats, super cats, anybody that gives and helps us, whether it's $1, $2, whatever it is you want to send, right here. If you're on YouTube watching, it's not Facebook. If you go to the right of where you can write stuff, there's a little $sign. Whatever you give, you're gonna get a super cat. Look, I'm gonna give you a quick thing. Look, boom, 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 boom. I'm just saying, we do one just for you
Man, mira los gatos.
as a way to thank you. Okay,
Bunch of demons.
what do you want to talk about first?
What?
I said a bunch of demons.
What?
Cats. Cats are
Remember,
demons.
he don't like cats.
Cats are
Oh.
demons, bro.
Why?
What do you mean, bro? They literally talk to you, bro. They're evil spawns of Satan. They're like, look at the movie Fallen. We've even all talked about the movie Fallen.
His theology is
I
on the
know.
movie.
We've even talked about the movie
Denzel
Fallen.
shaped your theology.
Bro, at the very end of it, what did the demon go into?
A cat.
A cat. See, I'm telling you, bro.
Is that the Illuminati showing us something?
Yes.
Dang.
They're evil, dude. Lucifer, not Satan.
I feel like somebody's watching me right
Not
now.
Satan, but
Satan?
Lucifer was like, I'll get him with the cats. Cats are demons,
Is
bro.
that why Egyptians worship them?
Probably.
I just helped this theology.
Probably. Oh no, there's tons of stuff. We can make a whole full episode on
Yeah?
on my theology on cats. They're evil beings, bro. They're like,
Wasn't there a movie called Cat's Eye in the 80s?
no, there was just Cat, the Broadway play.
That
Mhm.
just proved his point.
Yeah, that. Maybe you're right.
Oh no, I not. It's not a maybe. This one is a hands down. If it was a Jeopardy question,
Let me ask you guys that are watching. How many of you guys think that cats are demons? Just curious. That are
evil,
watching.
wickedness,
That
like
they are actually not an animal. They are actually a spirit being
Mhm.
spawned after the fall
Mhm. Yeah.
on Mount.
Yes. Just the way that snakes used to be able to walk. You know what I'm saying? Our cats are demons like that.
What about Garfield?
Garfield is one of the biggest evil people or beings there has ever been, dude. You see what that dude would do to Odie for fun?
How about Cat in the Hat?
The only one can't even give him credit, bro. I was gonna say Tom, but Tom was wrong, bro.
For wanting to kill the mouse?
Yeah. Alley cats. Man.
And endless capabilities, but cats are definitely jerks.
What about Felix the cat?
That's probably the only cool cat. And the only reason why he's cool is because of the lowrider community.
How about Hello Kitty?
Oh, God.
Pink Panther,
Oh, man. Yeah, Pink Panther was wrong.
Sylvester.
Bro. Yeah, again, look at what he was trying to do to
Fucking
Tweety.
patch.
I got that dude tatted on me in
Ooh.
creased out pants.
No, you
Sylvester, look right there. See him right there?
have
So you have a demon on your
you
arm.
have a
dude.
cat tattooed on you.
This is BC, bro. This is BC. I used to have a mad lisp whenever I was a kid, so I used to talk like this all the time. So they used to call me Sylvester.
Okay.
Oh man.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, wait, shout outs. I didn't give a shout out to people. Bread of
See,
Life.
look at that. Look at what Empty Tomb said at the
What'd
end.
he say?
I'll let you read it.
Wait, let me get there. Bread of Life, shout out. Empty Tomb. Angela, shout out. Sunset Free. Let's see who else we got here. Endless Capabilities. He says, I hate cats too, bro. Little allergy buckets.
Straight up, bro. Cats and rats.
Wow.
Look at Empty Tomb said Legion right into the cats off the ledge. You see what I'm
Wow.
saying?
He wants to cast demons out into
What?
cats, 50 cats.
He's saying
Like the,
that,
like the pigs.
yes, instead of them going in, like
That they
Legion is in cats.
Is that why they have 9 lives?
Yeah.
did.
How are they gonna fall from a
Wow.
skyscraper, bro, and land on their feet
Where's
and
the-
then walk away?
Oh, that's. Wait.
Oh,
Dang, we just figured out the mysteries of the world right now.
tell you, bro. We can make a whole episode.
I don't
For the record.
I don't know if we could.
For the record.
But
Oh, we
For the
definitely could. I got no
For the
problem
record.
with that.
Okay.
Okay, where are we headed?
Let's talk about William.
Oh
Let's start
man.
there.
Well, all I was gonna say is, you know what I heard about William?
Do they know who William is? First?
No, they'll know right now.
Okay.
oh, William.
I heard William was a president at one time of his life.
Yeah, William was.
Mhm.
That's what I heard.
Yeah. Did William do 2 terms?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Damn.
Did you know that this rich guy had an island with a mansion, and as soon as you open the door, there's a picture of William in a blue dress. Did you see that?
I did.
And they questioned William about it.
The other thing I heard about William is that William really likes like jacuzzis.
Yeah.
I heard there's a lot of photos of that.
Mm-hmm.
Somehow ended up on like Moco Space or something.
Moco Space, dude. He probably was on Moco Space, bro. That's a hookup one, dude.
Probably owned it.
Dude, did you see any of William's when he was being questioned?
Yeah,
No, I didn't.
I did.
Nothing.
Anybody
No.
here know who we're talking about? If you do, put his name on the comments.
Jose Chicano, man, what's up, bro? Glad you tapped in. So yeah, man, this guy, bro, he's in there getting questioned. And you know that they have photos. That's an obvious, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So
There's tons.
Right, there's tons.
Tons.
So they printed a lot of these photos. So he was given the photos and then basically asked like what's going on, and then what a
What a Looney Tune.
yeah. Yeah. So he's asked about
Suffering succotash.
he's asked about the photos. William over here starts flipping through the photos.
Yeah, that was
And
crazy.
as he starts flipping through the photos, ear to ear, bro,
He was
just like,
happy.
and the more photos he went through,
I didn't do it.
the more
didn't do
photos he
it.
went through, the bigger his smile got. So much that his lawyer had to be like, okay, that's enough.
Yeah, that
and
was
took the
crazy.
pictures away from him. And then he reached for them back.
Yeah, I'm on Facebook. Yep, you got it right, Esther. She
See,
said his name.
I didn't know she was a minor.
Yeah.
Didn't know.
Yep.
Oh,
Jose Chicano,
Bill.
what's up, man? Shout out. You got the name right exactly. And
Good old William,
man,
bro.
let's capabilities. Y'all see William reminiscing with those pictures?
Yeah.
So it became a Joker face.
Yeah, bro. Like he was, you could see the, what is it called? Like, the
Going down memory lane.
reminiscing,
yes, the going down the memory lane, bro. Like he was
nostalgic. That's
Yeah.
the word.
He was in such a good place. You know how like in Happy Gilmore it says go to your peaceful place?
Yeah.
That's Bill was in his peaceful place, bro.
He was reminiscing.
He was, bro. That sick bad word.
Man, that was crazy how his lawyer had to pull the pictures away from him.
Yeah. And then he reached for him. There's a bunch of other stuff that happened too in the middle of it. But it's all kind of stuff like she didn't even really get into the questions about like what was going on now and all of that. She was just bringing up a bunch of old stuff like, hey, did you say this, but this really happened? Did you say this, but this is what really came out? Did you say this and this really happened? That's what she was doing. Like she was proving he's a liar.
Point by point by point. And
Under oath.
And it was going over his head. So he
Yeah.
was answering the questions. What's crazy is the fact when they straight up asked him, was he your friend?
Mm-hmm.
And he says, no.
I've
I've never been to that island.
I was just with him a lot.
I was just with him a whole lot. That was crazy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But we never talked when we were in the spa together. We never spoke.
Yeah.
Look what Empty Tomb put. He says his reptilian tongue needed to hide for a bit, so he kept raising the glass.
Yeah, he kept going like that to like hide his smile.
Yeah. I saw a couple of YouTubers that are body language analysts.
Mm.
And they were just like, that dude was lying. And they would pause it and they're like, watch when he does this, watch when he does that.
Mhm.
Like certain stuff that he, just body posture. You know, there's people that study that stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Detectives are good at that too.
Yeah.
But what do you think is going to come out of that?
Nothing. That's the problem.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Nothing.
David's right. Unfortunately.
Because okay, do the photos prove he's guilty, or
Absolutely.
do the photos prove that he was in the vicinity of the possibility?
Okay, so whether we think of, because
You get what I'm saying?
absolutely, I
Yeah.
get it. But if we're saying that pictures are 1,000 words, right? What does it look like when this 67-year-old man is sitting in a jacuzzi with no shirt on, don't know about anything else, don't matter.
Married man.
Married man, by the way, with like a 14-year-old girl.
Ex-president.
14-year-old girl with her hands on his back as he's leaning against her. I mean,
Yeah.
like I said, we don't have to like jump in like deep into thought and everything like that. Just that picture alone.
What if she was popping a pimple?
Yeah, I don't know, bro. What if it was his granddaughter? I'm sorry,
He would
dude.
have said that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I'm
No,
sorry.
I
I'm not
hear you.
sitting.
I
I'm not
hear you.
sitting in a jacuzzi against my
Yeah.
granddaughter's legs like that,
Yeah.
dude. I'm sorry. I'm not doing that.
Yeah, no, that's weird.
It absolutely is.
So this is what's weird
But
about federal court. That I don't know how many guys that were in the feds with me that I said, how much time did you get? And they're like 10 years. I'm like, 10 years, man. What happened? You know, and they're like, nothing. They didn't catch you with drugs? No. They didn't catch you with no drugs at all on you. They're like, no, man, there's conspiracy charges. So I learned really early on that federal prison fills people up because they conspired to sell drugs.
Yeah, I think you said that before.
That's insane. That's a 10-year conspiracy carries a 10-year charge
Because I thought about it and processed
because you
it.
thought about it. So I got caught with drugs
Okay.
and I got an 8-year sentence. But if I would have conspired to the drugs that I was caught with, I would have got 10.
Why?
Exactly, right? So here's my point. If I met so many people in prison for conspiracy for thinking about it, what does it make these guys? How much do we have to prove then?
Got it. Okay.
You see my point?
Yeah.
That's why it's not fair, dude. Why are our jails filled with people that conspired, but we gotta prove without a shadow of a doubt that they were with Epstein? No, man, come on.
Yeah, see, because
Be fair.
I don't know. I mean,
I
get
agree.
my point?
No, I 100% get it.
I don't know the system like that.
That's
so
crazy.
that's new information for me.
If you conspire, man.
Yeah, no, that's crazy. Yeah, because and that's I guess to me it's like dragging something, you know, like on a rope behind you, and it's just dragging, and you're just like, man, how long do I get till I get there?
Mm-hmm.
To me, it's starting to feel like that with the Epstein, because it's like at this point, what's going to happen?
Nothing.
Yeah, you know, and it just becomes a media circus, and just becomes it just makes me more irritated and more jaded towards that, because it's like, dude, if somebody doesn't get arrested, if somebody doesn't get prosecuted,
Yeah.
you know, Trump or whatever, it doesn't matter. I understand that this all happened prior to, but at the same time, it's like, dude, you have an opportunity to make a dent in this.
Mm-hmm.
Why are we not doing that? Tomas. Thank you, Tomas.
What happened?
He said I came for the super cat.
Oh, which one do you want, Tomas? Which one do you want? I got Cowboy Cat, Moses Cat, Cholo Cat, Evangelist Cat, Praying Cat, and Spread Cat. I'll give you the choice. Thank you for that super chat.
He
super
deserves
cat.
the.
You tell
the
me
spread,
which one.
the spread cat.
No, I was
Let's see
gonna
what he
say
says.
he deserves the prayer cat.
Let's see.
Meow.
All right.
Surprise.
So, surprise me. Well, I think he's going to get the Praying Cat. See, guys, if you give on the super chat,
Man,
you get a super cat.
That's powerful.
Yeah.
that's
Did
powerful.
you feel the anointing?
Yeah.
Did you feel the anointing?
Man,
Oh, wow.
Them cats, we're feeling it. Look at them. They're receiving it right now.
Yeah.
Right there. But no,
Wait.
I mean, I know, because they're putting.
Look at this real quick. A drug conspiracy charge is a serious criminal accusation alleging that two or more people agreed to violate drug laws,
Wow.
such as manufacturing, distributing, and importing controlled substances. Unlike actual drug trafficking, a conspiracy charge does not require the government to prove that the illegal act was even completed. 10 years.
Wow.
So, but these politicians, nothing happens.
Well,
That's wild to me. That is wild, man. You know what's scary about that is anybody can, if higher ups really want to get rid of you,
Mhm.
you conspired.
And that's what I'm
That's
saying.
insane, right?
But like, because I know that we asked the question why, and then put Mossad and Israel, and okay, I'm not going to argue with that, but nobody's doing anything. I guess that's my point. Yeah, that's my point. That as blatant as it can be with the demonic smile, as blatant as it can be of every picture, every story of all of this stuff, at some point in time, if we don't do anything, to me, it's like, let's move on, man.
Yeah.
I'm not saying here. I'm just saying overall, because at this point, it's just a distraction. It's just a conversation. And because there's so much going on. And that's just kind of, for me, it's like, man, dude.
Yeah.
Because how is it that Prince, do you know what's happened with Prince Andrew? Or Andrew, because he ain't Prince
Yeah, he's
Andrew
not a
anymore.
Prince. I don't know. There's only one real prince.
Anybody know what's happened with Andres?
who
I don't know.
knows?
I don't know.
Anybody know what's going on with Andres over in Great Britain?
Don't know. I didn't even keep up with it.
No,
Yeah.
I don't.
Because I know he was arrested. Was he incarcerated?
Have
Was
you-
he?
Abraham showed me a TikTok. I'm not really on TikTok. I upload clips to TikTok, but
Yeah.
I don't mess with TikTok.
Yeah, I mean, neither.
Have you gone to the White House TikTok? The
Yeah.
official White House?
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah, there's some crazy stuff over there.
No, I other than the last time I went was when I sent it to you. about the hallway of all the presidents?
Yeah.
And then when it got to Biden, it had the pin?
There's
Yeah.
all kinds of.
Yeah,
It's just I can't explain it. It's crazy.
I'll have to check it out.
he was not incarcerated long term.
Yeah. I figured he would
Yeah.
be.
But
I think they did it to. I think when you're higher up like that, they don't necessarily want to keep you in prison. They just want to embarrass you and humiliate you, basically tar and feather you
yeah.
in front of the world. To me, that's what that's about. They want to take all your credibility away. You doing time in prison doesn't do nothing for them, but humiliating you does. I think that's what that's about.
Yeah.
Because even when Trump was all those charges and this and that, I don't think, you got hardcore left that wanted to see him in prison, lifting weights on a weight pile. But in all reality, the higher ups just wanted to humiliate him. That's it.
Can you imagine Trump with the grill, dude, all tatted up?
Yes, I can.
Making a spread?
Yeah.
I can.
Out
He
in the
looked
yard.
like this.
Out in the yard.
Hey, the funny thing is, though, okay, so what you just said about Trump, that they wanted to humiliate him and that kind of stuff, which they tried very hard. And they did what they did. But because of them doing what they did, they are now paying for a lot of that ballroom.
Yeah.
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 No,
exactly.
absolutely. Yeah.
That's how humiliated they made him feel. That now they're paying for the ballroom they
Look what
don't want.
Tomas wrote. He says, I don't know how true it is, but did Israel make it illegal to share Jesus Christ and is punishable to prison if taught to minors? Someone told me, and I just remembered. I heard that too, but I never. Can somebody fact check that if that's true? And Sheila. Hello, Sheila.
I did hear that. I didn't hear that it was imprisonment, but I heard it was a violation.
I had heard something like that, but I never saw what was behind
And
it.
we had talked about it. It was a while back because it was something that was not in effect as of yet from at the time that we talked about it.
Yeah.
But I don't know if that ever came through.
Yeah, I don't know either.
But I like just kind of closing up on with that. It's like all these girls, in children.
Yeah.
Like there's hundreds. I don't know, maybe thousands. I don't know. But it's unfortunate, and it's a horrible thing as far as all these kids, all these young girls, all these young boys, whatever that fetish was of whatever those demonic individuals, did. And it's like, what do we know of what they're as far as the all the people that were part of it, do we know what they're doing for them? How are they helping them?
No, I don't know.
I know nothing about
Yeah, me neither. I haven't heard anything about that. If there is.
Thank you, Sister Sheila. I'm going to give you, she sent it through Cash App, not through the,
Oh, okay.
but either way, she gets, look at that, the evangelizing cat. Once he got prayed for, he hit the streets on fire.
Yeah. He said, you need to repent. You need to stop being in your meow meow.
That was for Sister Sheila. Thank you. Thank you so much. Every single super chat gets a super cat, guys. So,
What's number 2?
number 2. Enough about Bill.
Yeah.
Oh, did I say his name?
It's all good.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Oh, he was it's not allegedly that he was on the painting with the dress.
Oh, no. I know.
They asked him about it.
What did he say?
He says he didn't know about it. Dude, you post for it, bro.
For a long time because it's a painting.
It's oil painting.
You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy is that he's not only in a dress, but he's in the Monica Lewinsky blue dress.
Oh my God. I don't know if I put that together.
It's
At his entrance, at the entrance of his house.
and I saw it,
That I know.
and it burned into my eyeballs. I can't take it out now.
Oh my God, I can't see it. I can't unsee it.
Here's a question for maybe we can put a stat or whatever. Who do you think looked better in that dress? Him or Hillary? Him or Hillary?
I would have to go with him because Dude, the only thing.
Which man looked better in the dress?
Well, that would be Obama and Michael. Yeah. You put up a picture of name a man who is more manly than Tim Walz.
Yeah.
And I put a picture of Michelle Obama.
They had her on the stand too.
I was going to say, did you see her snap?
Yeah.
Bro, she started snapping. Get me out of her. Did you see that?
Yeah, I did.
Oh,
I see
yeah,
that.
dude. Bro, the lawyer was going off about, was this happen? Do you remember this and that? What happened with this woman and your husband? Yes. She go, What about this woman and this and that with your husband? Do you remember that? Did your husband say that this and this and that with this woman? Like, man, dude. Just straight. That woman is more evil than cats.
Wow. That's a.
I don't know where to take that statement.
I actually, if somebody would say, bet you $1 million if you guess who is demonically possessed in government, I would say Hillary Clinton.
Absolutely.
Hands down.
Absolutely.
I have seen manifestations in my life, and that
woman is wicked, bro. Like,
Yeah,
all jokes aside, like, no matter how I feel about cats, that woman is evil.
Now,
Like,
Bill, to me,
He's
he's a weak man that gives in to his fleshly hunger, but she is wicked.
Yeah. No, I 1,000%. I fully agree with you.
And I almost feel, and I could be, this is just opinion, but she knows who he is. She knows the type of man he is, but the more dirt she got on him, the more she controlled him.
Yeah. I think that's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
I'm not saying he's a dumb man. I don't think he's dumb.
No. But he allows his fleshly desires to.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah. That's what I think.
he wants to see my shirt.
Oh, says Tino, what does his shirt say? Wait, oh, sorry. Why fear? God's here. Nice.
Amos 3:8. I should have put the.
What do you sell those for?
$25.
$25.
Where can they find it at?
Right there. Talk to Pastor David.
Yeah, Tino makes them. He has his your logo's on that side, right?
Yeah, the logos. This is my logo.
Stands for cats.
And then
I love cats.
I love cats. Smelly cat. Yeah, this is my logo. And then on this side.
Oh, he said, where'd you get that Ben Davis sticker?
Oh, that one's right there. I got that at a store because that's just.
You got it from a guy named Ben.
How'd you get the Tomas sticker? That's a Tomas sticker, Ben Davis.
Yeah, so Ben Davis is old school. So it's all about it.
Okay. Empty Tomb, what do you say?
Purpose built if you're in Modesto. Purpose built.
Tomas says, I think you should show Tino's face after the Super Cat.
You know what, bro? I don't give you a hard time about your tamales.
He got 86 from a church.
Without even being there.
On a Friday.
Yeah. Empty Tomb says, what about the Boys and Girls Club, these summer camps, that youth prison in Cali? Nobody talks about those hundreds of thousands of kids getting assaulted and these people walk free while dealers are jailed. Not making the case for drug dealers in any way, but that's crazy to me.
I didn't hear about that. I don't know what you're talking about.
What are you talking about, brother?
Yeah, send us a link so we can look it up.
Yeah.
While we're waiting,
Yeah.
why don't we touch on Christi?
So Christi Noem she was head over Homeland Security, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And she's actually the one that toured that prison in El Salvador.
Yep.
She went down there. And
Wasn't she Attorney General for State of Florida?
yeah.
Prior to that?
Yeah. And she got fired or let go or transferred, depends who you ask.
Yeah.
But basically, Trump was unhappy about some stuff that she did, though, and it made him look bad. I think that maybe I think she took one for the team, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
That's what happened. Because if Trump fires you, you're fired, but he actually promoted her. But I think she took one for the team. She walked away, resigned from that job, or got fired or whatever. But I'd heard there was an affair that was happening with a married man, and she's married. and that Trump was upset about that too. Did you hear about that?
No.
And she did not deny it when they asked her about it.
She didn't acknowledge or deny.
Yeah.
Empty Tomb posted. I don't know if you can look at it from
Oh
your...
yeah, he put a link.
Look at it right now.
I'll check it out.
So, well, but I mean, I guess in politics, do people get fired for stuff like that?
Yeah.
Not Kamala.
I'm just
Not
saying.
Kamala.
Kamala,
Not AOC.
Oh, Bill. I'm just saying. I'm just curious.
I don't know. Here it is. LA County reaches $4 billion tentative settlement in thousands of sexual abuse cases. Los Angeles County has reached a $4 billion sexual abuse cases dating back to 1959. The settlement now must be approved by the LA County Claims Board and the Board of Supervisors. If approved, the settlement will resolve most, but not all, the claims filed against the county. Just a lot of stuff. So, yeah, I didn't even know about this. But again, that's 5 hours away from us. Our state's pretty big, so we didn't hear about. I never heard about this.
Yeah, I didn't hear about that.
This is the costliest financial settlement in the history of LA County. It will have a significant impact on the county's budget for years to come.
But what is the settlement of?
Or what you mean? What were the accusations or whatever?
Yeah. What was it for?
Let's see. What is it for? This includes how the county manages potential future sexual abuse claims on a faster track with quicker resolutions. So I guess they were doing nothing about these charges, sexual abuse cases, and I guess maybe it seems like they were just shoving it under the rug, maybe, or something. They weren't dealing with it all the way back to 1956. That's wild.
For 75 years?
Yeah.
Wow.
On behalf of the county, I apologize wholeheartedly to everyone who was harmed by these reprehensible acts, Chief Executive Officer. The historic scope of this settlement makes clear that we are committed to helping the survivors recover and rebuild their lives and to making and enforcing the systematic changes needed to keep young people safe. Oh, the majority of the claims date from 80s, 90s, and 2000s are alleged to have happened at probation department facilities and children's centers, which was permanently closed in 2003. Oh, man.
Wow.
Yeah, I didn't even know about that. Thank you, Adam.
Yeah. No, that's crazy, man.
Yeah.
But with Christi, but that I mean, I'm just asking out of curiosity. Like, I didn't know that got you fired in politics, because I don't view. I think that happens quite a bit. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
Yeah, I think in politics, in entertainment industry,
yeah,
all of that, I think it happens. It's just a matter of, oh, you got caught, so we're all gonna.
yeah, exactly.
It's weird.
It's like we're all going to
Weird
tar, like
world.
you were saying earlier. We're going to tar and feather you
Yeah.
because we have to, because it makes us look bad. Because now people are going to think we're doing that because we want to continue to do that.
Yeah, because, well, here's the thing, right? So she got caught. So now that gives fuel to the Democratic Party to throw at the Republican Party. And if they don't do nothing about it, they'll start crying and say, look at them, look at them. But even though they're all having affairs anyway.
Exactly. That's my point. Because to me, I think the person that
The person for ammunition.
yeah, it's just it's Nerf bullets for them to be able to shoot.
And so, unfortunately, you got to handle your own, unless they'll destroy everything. So,
yeah, because I mean, because if a Republican has an affair and all of that stuff, I get it, because the Democrats are pretty solid people, and
That's crazy how you can say that with a straight face, bro. Like, you didn't, no chuckle, no nothing, bro. Just kept on rolling with it.
But hey, you know what I'm saying? Bill's a pretty cool guy.
Yeah, I mean, cool low, but
he's a pretty cool guy. He's a pretty laid back. He's a pretty laid back guy. That's all I'm saying. It's not like we have any.
It says right here.
Padrino 831. Stop to show love. Amen.
It says right here in this article, this is a woman so determined to project image of tough cowgirl that when she wrote a memoir, she boasted about having shot her dog because she hated the pet and talked about a self-inflicted wound. This is a woman who trashed 2 American citizens tragically killed by ICE, calling them domestic terrorists, and in one case, an agitator, and refused to take it back. The proper response was simple. This is awful. We feel terrible for the family. We are investigating, and so on and so on and so on. So they're talking about, obviously, what happened in Minnesota in this article. And this is Fox. Everything else, I'm not even going to read anything because I don't really feel like listening. But there's something down here that they had brought up about how they spent so many millions to go ahead. Where is it at, man? I just saw it. I'm so sorry. But they spent so many millions of dollars for under aggressive questioning by Senator John Kennedy. She claimed Trump had approved a $220 million advertising contract with her as a featured star. Even someone with a rusty political antenna would realize that Trump was the star of the show. So they're talking about that. They're talking about how she posed riding a horse on Mount Rushmore to further the gun. That's part of the commercial that they were shooting. It says she posted at the notorious El Salvador prison, the shirtless inmates behind her, reduced to props, wearing a $50,000 gold Rolex watch. So, there's a lot of different things that are coming up here. And, it is what it is. Like you said, why she's taking a fall, I guess that's going to be revealed sometime or another. You know what I mean? Because the things that they're putting out there are pretty petty for
That's what I'm
Washington.
saying. That's what I'm saying. Like,
You
you're
know what
going
I
to
mean?
get fired because you had a $50,000 watch.
Bro, our governor of California has a $9.1 million home, and that dude makes $250,000 a year.
How many billions are missing?
That's
from
what I was going to say.
Yeah,
That dude
exactly.
lost billions of dollars.
Yeah, so I mean,
Where's the quick fast rate?
No receipt.
yeah.
What's the thing
What's
called?
up with the homeless?
Super rail?
What's up with the homeless population? I mean, listen, we don't even need to talk about any of that. Let's just talk about his homeless thing that he's been doing since he was the mayor of Frisco.
Well, we know that he spent that money on training for yoga because there's nobody else, dude, that can flip their legs backwards behind their head like that, dude, without specific special training, dude. So we know that he's part of that money was spent on that.
But
So where's the receipts on the yoga, dude?
yeah, I mean, I can't argue with you, Angel. I can't, dude. I'd like to, but I'm not going to.
You know what I'm saying, dude? I'm just saying.
Why does he cross his legs that way, though? Have you seen how he crosses
I
his
can't
legs?
say it on the air, David.
Yeah.
Mom's gonna get mad.
So, human pretzel. But
I love you, Ma.
okay.
Let's not forget. Since we're on the subject of that.
Oh,
prick.
Madison says hi.
Hey, Madison.
Hi,
What's
Madison.
happening,
Wait,
Wait,
Madison?
she gets up. That's for Madison.
Let's just, I just want to drop this knowledge off. Let's not forget that, you know what? He's just like you. Let's not forget that, people.
Did we talk about that?
We did.
Okay.
But we touched on that subject at the very end of the last episode.
Yeah, because what's crazy, dude, is that picture where he's with Cube, and he's got that chicken putting hot sauce on it
Because he carries hot sauce.
because he carries.
I
Hot
like the
sauce.
one that when he's standing over there with Kendrick and with a couple other hip hop stars, and he's saying he's looking at Kendrick and go, "They're not like us," and he's looking at Kendrick.
Remember, I was sending a bunch. You're like, "You making these?" I'm like,
Yeah, I
"No, man.
did.
I'm just grabbing them off of the."
Yeah, I thought you were making them, bro. It was hilarious. But no, like
You know what?
Hey,
Hold
Mr.
on.
Beats, how you doing,
Hold
Mr.
on.
Beats? Thank
Hold
you for
on,
being
Gavin.
with us.
Gavin, just look for the homies, homie.
pour out for the homies.
Look.
But okay, so
Feel you,
in
Gavin.
case they don't know, so she gets fired. Now what's she doing?
She got hired.
Okay, where's she getting hired at?
Shield of Americas. So she actually is spearheading a whole other new thing that's very much like the United Nations, but for the Americas.
On the Western Hemisphere.
President Trump put this together, and many of the presidents of South America, Central America, were meeting with him, and Christi Noem is at the head of it. So she got
Do you think
fired and got hired.
Do you think she really got fired or contractually through the
She got
agreement?
promoted, man. She has a better job.
That's what I'm saying. Do you think contractually to get out of the arrangement of the position she was in?
I have somewhere in the back doors, Trump was like, listen, man,
Excuse me.
this is what's going to happen. I'm going to take their fuel away because they're going to attack you because of some of these accusations and they're true, whatever.
Yeah.
But let it be.
Because the blonde girl, what's her name?
Pam Bondi?
Yeah,
Pam Bondi. Dude, I'm waiting. I'm like, why is she still? How come she's not fired? She said some very bombastic things
Yeah.
that were completely off for whatever reason, whether she was led astray or whatever. But she said what she said, and that's why I was so surprised. And I was like, why they fire Christi Noem? But we shall see. We shall see.
Yeah.
Yeah, we will see. So, I agree with you though, David. She's a fall guy right now.
Yeah.
I just don't know for what.
So
But what
I know-
was the sleight of hand
Yeah.
though?
So I see her getting fired, and then the next day I go on YouTube, and there's like this meeting. Trump's talking, and he has all these flags behind him, and I noticed all the flags were from Americas, South America, Central America, and I'm just like, hey, that's a Salvadorian flag. That's the, whatever flag, and I'm like, what is this? And Christi Noem is right there. I'm like, I thought you got fired, and she's sitting there at the head of the table next to Trump. And so all of these presidents, man, he was giving shout outs to each president, shook each president's hand. There was some countries that were not even invited. Mexico was not invited. Brazil was not invited.
Really?
And Venezuela was not invited, obviously, because he's spreading with the homies. He can't be there.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they're the 51st state right now.
Yeah.
that was Canada.
So
Well, we're gonna keep them as a Commonwealth.
yeah. So
Not enough tax dollars coming through there.
all of these nations, Trump had something nice to say about each president, one by one. He was just saying something about
So what?
Yeah.
So in that, what is
Excuse me.
the overall?
to stop drugs, to stop cartel,
Okay.
to stop human trafficking,
Okay.
to stop all these things, to protect the Western Hemisphere from
Yeah.
anybody
So
else.
a coalition,
It's
basically.
a coalition. People said this could be as big as the United Nations of the future.
Because that makes more. Honestly, that makes more sense as an alliance.
Yeah.
Then why are we way over there?
Exactly.
That never made sense to me. I understand
it
after
did
World
because
War
of World War
II.
II.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. I understand because of
Yeah.
World War II and what happened.
Yeah.
But I'm talking 2026.
Marcelo, what's up, brother?
That just never made sense to me.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't know. It's weird. There's so much going on, man. Like, especially let's say on our side, I haven't kept track what's happened in Venezuela.
After he got arrested?
Just the oil tankers and everything that they've taken.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I know we own it now.
Yeah, pretty much. And then they're working with the new female president or whatever she is.
I don't even know, but all
No,
I
they
do
are.
know- I do know this, though.
Marco is out there working with her.
Marco takes on many hats.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
here's another thought, guys, that popped into my head the other day is China gets its oil from Venezuela
Mm-hmm.
and Iran. So this is not what's happening in Iran. There's no way you're going to convince me that a little bit has to do with knocking China down a peg or two by taking where they're getting their oil from Venezuela. It happens to be Venezuela and Iran.
Well, I think those are two out of the top 8. I don't know if you can find a
it's
list.
not all their oil, but a huge
Yeah,
percentage.
because I think Iran is like 10%.
Mhm.
I don't know where, but yeah, because I don't care what you say. If you have 100% income and somebody takes 10% and then knocks off another 11%,
Yeah.
and you're missing
In the billions.
21% of your income,
Yeah.
well, you're gonna feel that.
Yeah, there ain't somebody making $100 and now you got 80.
Yeah, because no
This
one's
is millions.
exactly. No one's gonna go. I'm missing 20%. No, that's not a big deal.
Yeah. That you start messing with people's money, people start getting knocked.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
that.
Exactly.
Yeah, you start finding people in ditches and stuff. Somebody's gonna pay for that.
according to this, it says Russia gives about 20%, Saudi Arabia gives about 14%, Iran does 11 to 12,
That's a lot.
That's a lot. That's a
with over 50% of imports coming from Middle East, other key suppliers, Malaysia, Iraq, Oman, Brazil, Angola.
Did he mention Venezuela at all?
Significant volumes are also imported from sanctioned nations, Iran and Venezuela.
Marcelo said China's feeling it. They're like this.
Diddy.
Now, I this is what I
Take that.
this is what I heard. Going back to, because I know we're talking about as far as Venezuela, Mexico, all this stuff. Iran, there's an
How
island.
long?
What?
I said, how long?
How long? What?
You said you ran. Sorry, go ahead.
Pretty far.
Dad joke.
Iran has an island,
hmm
from my understanding, where all of the oil is pumped to. Trump said the possibility, possibly, of U.S. troops stepping on Iran territory.
Mm-hmm.
If they take that, we take Venezuela's oil. That's already ours.
Yeah,
That's a given.
it's a done deal.
We step into that, not into Iran, the country, but the island of their pipeline
Yeah, that little island they got.
to control.
Mm-hmm.
Because Iran said, what's that area where they're coming in, the ports, and the ships are going through, that Iran said they're going to bomb everyone, and all the insurance companies are like, oh no, we're not going to insure the boats. Did you guys hear about that?
No.
Okay. So if you look on the map, there's an area that Iran said, if you send any boats coming through, we will sink these boats.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
So all the insurance companies that insure the boats said, we're out. We're
Mhm.
not going to insure you anything.
Yeah.
So the boats stopped. Trump said, go ahead and go through. We will insure them. and said, if we have to send other ships alongside you, we will do that. But we will secure all shipments coming through.
Wow.
Then Trump goes into, we have sunk this many subs. We have
it's
sunk
not subs.
battleships.
Battleship 28.
And then the military guy that's there says, a matter of fact, let me show you a video. This is happening right now, of a boat on fire,
Yeah.
one of their battleships. And he plays the
They
video.
don't have many.
No, but he played the video of a submarine sending a missile
Really?
and blowing up the battleship.
Wow.
And he's like, we have destroyed 25% of
the Strait of Hermes.
Yeah,
Hormuz. Marcelo, why are you not hanging out over here, brother? Get in your car.
This article says China's crude oil imports hit a record high of 11.6 million barrels per day in 2025 as geopolitical tensions, low oil prices, and global oversupplied spurred China to increase its oil stockpiles, a trend likely to continue in 26. A large volume of China in its storage means it would likely be able to weather any multi-month distribution of its imports from Iran and Venezuela, which supplied about 15%. Indonesia and Brazil accounted for almost all the increase in China's imports of 2025. The low-risk supplier contributed about 28% to its deliveries. The Trump administration imposition of sanctions on Russia, oil companies, intervention in Venezuela in January, and threats to take military action against Iran have focused attention on China, the top crude customer of all three countries. China relied on sanctioned crudes from Iran, Russia, and Venezuela for a significant share of its crude imports in 2025. How much crude China buys from these countries has implications for other oil exporters that supply China. So, I mean, I remember when he attacked Venezuela, you started seeing everything about China. And then when he made his move on Iran, it was like...
Is that Iran?
Or maybe the plug was loose against the wall.
He definitely.
did say that all Americans have to be careful in their homes.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, bro. Hopefully the bombs aren't in the TVs. So I mean, it's very evident, and like I don't know who put it on here, but China is definitely feeling something. I caught.
I think they said it was going to take like 2 to 3 weeks for them to physically feel the impact.
So
Financially, they're feeling it now.
I believe Trump said last night that excuse me, that he has a meeting with him coming up
With
next
who?
week in China.
Read Tomas's
What do you say?
empty tomb. I'll show up in a cat suit.
We want Tomas back. Empty Tomb says, going to start a poll, and if we get over 50%, you got to go, bro. I'll definitely donate again to see that. That'd be the real super cat. Come with a cape.
So it is what it's gonna be.
Yeah.
But no, they're definitely feeling it. And you know, I was thinking about it. Say, okay, we're 1 year in. Dude, think about it. Dude, we're 1 year into the Trump presidency. We're like 13 months in. Dude.
What, again, I don't know too much about this stuff, but you know how they're going to say that they have elections soon? Is it for Senate?
midterms.
For Senate or for no, it's for Senate or Congress? Because if the
Yeah.
Democrats win the majority, they could technically, what's it called?
Take over the House.
Reverse?
Not the House.
Yeah.
What's it called when they kick a president out?
Impeach.
They could impeach.
Is somebody outside?
Somebody passing through the alley, bumping some old school 80s R&B or something.
It sounded like it was like right here.
Yeah. Somebody's jamming. Can they impeach, and because it's a majority, can they do something? I don't know too much about how that works.
Is
Is that a real
don't know.
threat?
I think, yeah, I think it's just that's my point. Is like there's so much that has been done, and there's so many things that are 20% completed, 40% completed. I don't know if there's any 50%, you know, but there's so much there on the table
Yeah.
that I like. I like a lot of it, to be honest with you.
Of what?
Like the strategy.
Yeah.
Like, can you imagine being in some of those in those rooms, dude, prior to the election, going, if we do this, what are the angles we're gonna take? And let's, you know, and try to plan it out. And then as it goes, having those midnight conversations, 1 a.m. conversations, strategizing, hey, if they do this, let's do this. Hey, if they this, let's do this. Listen. You know, and I can see, I don't know how they all connect, but I could see it. I
Yeah.
can see how they've thought now. At the same time, this is the scary part. And but it's the Constitution. You're only in for 4 years, bro.
Yeah.
How much of this can you press? And knowing we have another election, and that's the part to me, is like how much of this is going to be halfway done. That's the scary part for me in my mind. I don't want to say scary, but in my mind, it's just like, man, are we going to run out of time?
Yeah.
And how much of this can get done? Actually, all the way through. Iran, Mexico.
Yeah, there's a lot. It's a lot.
Venezuela, China, Panama Canal, you know.
There's a lot. There's a lot.
Exactly. You know, Canada and their maple syrup. Like,
I don't know. It's a lot. But so I have a question. Before you wait a few minutes, I'm curious to know what you guys, if you're going to vote Republican, and if you would rather vote for Vance or vote for Rubio, who would you vote for? I'm just curious to see what you guys would say. And then we'll come back on in like 5 minutes on that subject.
Yeah.
But I'm just curious how people are
Okay.
feeling between Vance and Rubio. Anyways, is that all that's not all our subject,
No,
right? We got
no.
a few more.
yeah, no, but I'm just, you know what I'm saying though? There's just so much on the table, and that, like, you're talking about midterms now coming. And even though we're only 13 months in, midterms come this year, and then we have a full year, and then it's a campaign year.
Yeah.
And
Hello,
so
Sister Lisa.
there's a lot on the table, man. And I think, like, I'm looking at it from the perspective of, dude, this can change American history absolutely for the next 100 years.
Yeah.
150 years, possibly.
Yeah.
Or what? You know, the possible changes and pieces that on the table that have been moved can either build us or break us. And it is what it is.
You know, I say all the time, man, we don't know what they're hearing, what intel is bringing back to him to make the decisions that he makes. We don't hear it. And you know what? I agree with a lot of other people that say about that he's a guy who pulls the trigger
Yeah.
and then talks about why he pulled the trigger afterwards. You know what I'm saying? He's that guy.
Yeah.
But again, I don't know what he's hearing.
Yeah. And I'm not even saying I disagree with what he's done.
Yeah, I don't really think there's anything that I really don't care for. I mean, I really can't think of anything that, like, dang, Trump, that was a wrong move. I thought when he bombed the nuclear places over in Iran, I thought that was a bad move. I was like, dang, bro, you moved too quick. You should have sat for a bit, man, and just like meditated a little bit longer. You know what I'm saying? And it was just like, but then again, I thought about it. Like I said,
We don't know what he knows.
I didn't.
I don't know the intel.
I don't
Yeah.
know what you got back that made you make that quick move. And then, in retrospect, in the long run, now that I'm looking at it, like, dang, that was a fire move, because look at what happened right now. They could have used those. So the preparation that he was doing for all of it, just everything has been so strategic. When you allow it to sit and not hate Donald Trump and let your emotions get in the way. I mean, look at what he's doing for America. Look at what he's doing for the world. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah.
But
no, I agree. And
if you can just get, like I said, anybody that I know that hates Donald Trump, when you tell them take your emotions out of it, tell me what you don't like of what he's doing. And the best thing you can get possibly is the border. And that's still emotion.
Yeah.
That's still emotion.
Because there's so many pieces on the table that's moving, and it's kind of like, I know somebody posted on it, it's, chaos. You created chaos. Okay. There was chaos coming in. There's been chaos for the last few presidencies. So that to me, that's not a surprise.
Yeah.
But at the same time, how do you, it's kind of like, let's say you come home from work and your kids got suspended from school, fighting with mom. Let's say when we were growing up.
Yeah.
Dad's at work. Dad comes home. We both got suspended for fighting. And we're arguing with mom. We walk in, dinner's not done, mom's crying, and then says, go deal with them. Because they don't want to listen to me. They don't want to what?
Yeah.
You think dad ain't going to come in and bring chaos?
Yeah.
Chaos is needed sometimes. Sometimes it's needed.
Okay, so, I mean, all right. If chaos is what we're talking about, look at the last administration that we were just talking about. Or that we just saw.
Yeah.
What were we dealing with?
Chaos.
We were dealing with suicide. We were dealing with confused identity. We were dealing with people going in, gun shooting, right? School shootings and stuff like that. How many school shootings has been since he's been in president?
Abortion to the point of 9-month full term.
Right,
Yep.
Up till full term. This is what was going on in the last administration. So, but look at this one. So this is taking care of people's, the last administration was to fool you and to make you think of something that is not even real.
Yeah.
Nothing.
No, I agree. Yeah.
Right?
Absolutely.
And it changed their hairs, which that administration fed them so much. They're the morons that are closing down I-5 in LA.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Compared to this administration, who is out there trying to create world peace. As much as we see it as an impossible thing, we know it's impossible. It is. Only God can create full world peace all at one time, and we understand that. he is trying to raise the economy. He's trying to raise this and do what he's doing. Look at the moves that dude and his administration has made in this time compared to the last one.
Yeah, no, I hear you.
Where is the chaos? It's because it's him. That's the whole chaos.
Yeah.
It's him. Because if it was Bill and Damala over here, dude.
Bill.
Yeah.
Yeah, would it be no, I
Everybody
agree.
be like, oh my God, dude, do we? But because it's Donald, it's a bad thing. It's so bad, it's so bad, it's so bad.
Yeah.
You think these people were just gonna go back peacefully?
Yeah.
He's paying them and they don't want to go back.
I don't know. I just think it's if you have an apartment complex that you own, and you had somebody, what's it called? Somebody oversees it,
Like a property manager?
property manager, and they just let any old person, a bunch of people in, and all of a sudden it becomes a haven for drugs, a haven. There's rapes going on. There's horrible things. They're shooting out the lights so people
There's
can bring
rats,
darkness. Rats everywhere. But so he says, you know what? I'm gonna get rid of you, man. You have messed up my entire complex. So you bring somebody else in that's gonna clean things up, and now he's the bad guy.
Mm-hmm.
But he wouldn't have to be the bad guy. He has to be the bad guy because of the previous guy.
Yeah.
Because you let all the people, the drug infestation, the rapists, the this, the that, and we want to clean this up. We want to make it family friendly. We want women to feel safe here. We want children to be able to play in the playground. And everybody gets so angry because he's so mean. But he's only doing what he did because of the previous.
Yeah. Like, why are you watching us? Why are you spying on us? I'm putting cameras.
Yeah. I'm not spying on you. I want this to
4
be safe.
people got stabbed. 2 women got raped. What do you mean I'm spying on you?
Yeah. And that's the thing that I think people either refuse to see or don't see. The fact is that there was a lot of people that came in. Yeah. Let's say a majority of people that came because they want to work, because of their countries are hard, and those countries are hard, and
Absolutely.
they're hard. And I've met a lot of people that are illegally here that just truly want to work and have a better life.
Mm-hmm.
But if a small percentage of those people means that people are going to get killed, remember in San Francisco, somebody got shot by somebody. It's just like, you're talking about people that are coming and doing horrendous things, that those people should have been alive today if those borders were closed, or if there's borders if they were closed, and let people in a way that was proper, or they were vetted,
Yeah. How does your aquarium look when you're cleaning it?
Yeah, it's messy. I got to clean it now before Easter, before Resurrection Day.
It looks like chaos.
It looks like chaos, but you got to move that junk around to get it out.
Exactly.
And I don't understand what's so hard. It just seems so practical, but people get in their emotions when they think about it. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Take emotions out of what you're talking about, and then tell me what he's doing.
And get the tank clean.
Mm-hmm. Because okay, let's look at Panama. Let's look at Venezuela. Let's look at Mexico. I'm glad it's happening.
Absolutely.
I'm glad it's happening. What do you mean you want me to be upset about? You want me to back up? No, I'm glad. Why is China in our backyard? Why are they trying to occupy Panama Canal that we built? Mm-hmm. Why is fentanyl being made from Mexico, shipped to China, and us just sitting there, reverse, from China in over here, coming this way, and we're supposed to not do anything and not care?
Why was China buying up so much land during the last administration and then not calling it, like, using their Chinese words? Yeah. They were calling it something that everybody else, but nobody's working there. The buildings are not being occupied. Why were they doing that?
Yep.
Why is that okay?
Why were a lot of them next to military bases?
Yes. Yep. How come we can't go do that in their country?
I know it was allegedly that predominantly it was one nation that had a lot of daycares that were all over the United States.
Big BH.
That money was coming in, and somehow money was laundered out into terrorist activity.
Yeah.
Due to the majority of one particular country. I don't know. These are just interesting things that,
Yeah, man.
you know.
It's just very, very unfortunate to see it. And you know what? Like I said, it's. But what were you gonna say? Who would you vote for?
Me? I like Rubio. I don't know what Vance is doing. I gotta be honest with you. I see him here and there,
Yeah.
but to the tidal wave of things that's going on, it's always Marco Rubio.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Out of those two, I like Rubio only because he articulates well. He says what he means and means what he says. At least from what I know so far, what I see in him. And a few people said Rubio. I don't think anybody here said Vance. A couple things. There's a couple people commenting. Disco El Monopolo said Jesse Ventura has proposed that any politician who votes for war must have an immediate family member enlist and serve in the military. I agree. Barron Trump and Kai Trump should go to Iran. I don't think there's anybody.
We don't have
sent to
anybody in Iran.
Actually, we don't have any soldiers in Iran.
No.
Yeah.
There's-
So they should
there's no
send him
war.
by himself, like on a parachute by himself, or
There's no war, bro.
No.
there's no
We're
war
not at
going
war.
on. I understand what he means. Though. I mean, obviously,
Yeah.
I'm not dumb. I get what he means, and I do. War's horrible. I'll tell you guys right now that all three of us here have sons at an age that if there was war and if there was drafting, we have sons of age. So when I say this, I'm not saying this out of thin air because I don't have kids.
Yeah.
I don't want my kids to go to war.
No.
None of us do, but all of us right here in the table right now have sons that are at age.
Oh, yeah.
We don't want that. But I'll tell you what I don't want even worse is for them to have to fight as people are trying to get into our house here in America.
Yeah.
I literally, you guys heard it, the Muslim, and of course it's just one, but he was in New York, probably had a big mouth. He says, we're not going to stop. When Mamdani won, we're not going to stop until Islam is in the living room of every home in America. And yeah, that's one person. But you're telling me that doesn't echo in the hearts of many?
I agree with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that I can't pick either one. I can't pick. I have no choice between those two. I would vote for either one. If I could vote for both of them, I would for
They're both
president.
very articulate. I think Rubio's more foreign.
Yes, that's where I was
Foreign-
going to say. When it comes to the rest of the world, I definitely would say that Rubio shines more.
Yeah.
Talking to all these dictators and ministers and everybody like that, he shines more. He knows his backing, where he comes from. I mean, so does JD, but Rubio has been in the rooms with those people more than Vance has. So,
exactly.
You know what I mean?
So he would come in salty already.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Well,
and that's my point. It's just in that side. I'm not saying anything against Vance.
no,
No,
not
me
at
either,
all.
at all.
Yeah, I don't have anything.
I think
negative
there'd be
to
a
say.
killer team.
Yeah.
I think they would. I think
But
they would.
do you think he would rerun as a vice president?
I don't know.
I don't think he would.
I don't think
Yeah,
he would.
I had said too. I had said this early on. My sister was asked that question a while back, and I had said about hopefully it wouldn't cause some kind of division between
Yeah.
the Republican Party because
that
of
would be
those two.
horrible. That would be
Because that would be
Yeah.
petty. You guys would need to grow up and like realize this has nothing to do with you.
because
that
if it is America first, then it ain't about you.
Yeah, you both deserve it.
Yeah.
It's just that you both deserve to be the next president of the United States, and you're proving that
Yeah.
as we're walking through life right now.
It's just different
Both
roles.
of you, yeah.
To me, it's different. It's different roles. But because I don't see JD as often and in the forefront, that doesn't mean he's not in the forefront.
Mhm.
It's kind of like saying, well, the coach really doesn't play a very particular part
Yeah.
because we don't see him on the field all the time. It's like, dude, he could be playing a very strategic role. It's just to the public eye and the public voter.
Yeah, they see Marco more
Exactly.
often. Yeah, it's the media thing. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? If we all of a sudden started putting into the algorithm JD
Yeah.
Vance stuff, everybody would be like, "Oh, Vance, oh, Vance, oh, Vance."
Yep.
So for me, I put effort into paying attention to all this stuff, and so you see a lot of Marco, but you hear about a lot of JD too.
Well, if anything, though, I will say this that makes me really, really lean towards Marco Rubio. That to me, it's hands down, I would go that way to vote.
Mhm.
Is how is it that he's sitting in the same chair and yet changes so many different outfits. And yet he's posed the same in all those pictures. That to me is talent.
That's funny.
That to me is talent. And wardrobe management.
Excellent.
Yep. Excellent.
I liked him like he definitely I liked him in his Venezuela presidency.
That was funny.
Yeah, that was great.
Or how about his nautical role?
Yeah.
Go
I've
ahead.
seen him recently as a supreme ruler of Iran. A couple of shout outs. We haven't said anything about anybody jumping in for the last 30 minutes or so. Jay Hernandez, he says, Pastor, earlier y'all were talking about the shirt. How can I get one? I stay in Florida. I think he's talking about your shirt, Tino. What else? Disco, we already gave him a shout out, huh? Ross Fresta, good to see you. Ben M213, saludos from Boyle Heights, aka East LA in the movies.
Big BH, what's up, man?
Who else is in here that's new that just came in? I think that's everybody. Disco says, I worry more about fools gangbanging here in Cali more than jihad. Gangbanging is old. Get your life together. I don't know if he was gangbanging, man, but are people, actually, I don't want to change the subjects, but I remember telling people, man, there ain't even gangs anymore. And somebody said, yeah, they are. They just look different. They don't look like the way when you were growing up. They just,
They look completely different.
they look completely different. So I'm over here thinking that there ain't
Like
no more
what?
gangs.
I'm interested.
I don't know.
Oh, are they?
I don't know.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
don't-
because
I don't see it the way it
I
was.
don't hear it. I don't hear it like I used to. I'm not saying I don't hear violence.
I just know in the 80s and 90s it was on and cracking, man.
Yeah.
Popping everywhere.
But now apparently gangs are really bad now, but they look different, I guess. I don't know.
It was cracking in SoCal, and then I moved up here, and then it was cracking also. In '96, I moved up here, and it was cracking. It was just different.
Yeah. But now like they dress different, their pants, their hair, there's
Everything.
a lot of pink and bright colors, and I'm just like, that ain't no gangbanger. They're like, no, that dude's a hitter. You know what I mean? And I'm like, really?
And a bunch of piercings and
I don't even know if it's pierced. I don't know what it is.
It's the
Do they have little stuffed animals tied to their belt loop? Or is that just a joke?
No, they do.
Really?
I see them at high school. Like
Wow.
the what?
There's
that.
little stuffed animals tied to their belt loop.
Like the like Bucky here, but with like a little hoop, a little like beaner, and then they hook it to their belt.
You called them a what?
So like
And its
it's those-
capabilities, a bunch of
This
curly haired
right
kids.
Oh, okay.
He says they move differently and way more violent.
Now they wear tight jeans. Yeah,
What are back switches? I don't know what
pew pews.
Yeah. But so my question is, yeah, it seems like they're more violent now, but how do they handle themselves without a gun though when they get locked up though? I'm curious about that.
Yeah.
Are they just as vicious in prison than the guys I grew up around, or are they taking over the yards too? I wonder. Anyway, that's a whole different
Yeah.
subject. Anyways,
Well,
What's the final one?
let's talk about Jesse. Jesse's son.
Oh yeah.
so they had that backpacks.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Reverend, what's his full name?
His full name is Jesse Jackson.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I don't know if he has a middle name.
Jose Chicano says they get beat up in jail. I don't know, man. I just don't see how the OGs can handle somebody coming in like that. I don't know. But
I've thought of that too.
yeah.
I mean, I was never incarcerated. I was never in prison. I was never anything. But just being 48 years old
Yeah.
and being annoyed sometimes
Yeah.
by loud people, how's that gonna go?
But even if there are gangs, like I just feel like it's Chinese hair looking dudes looking like Bruce Lee. Is that what it is? They look like Bruce Lee?
Well, they look like a bunch of Edgars.
Yeah. Anyways.
What's his full name? What is his full name?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't look that up.
So
You want me to look that up?
So they
No,
had
I-
his funeral, Jesse Jackson, and presidents showed up, ex-presidents.
Yeah.
Bill Clinton, Hillary was Michelle Obama there?
I didn't see. I just heard. I just
only saw the
heard.
3.
Yeah, I just heard
Yeah.
what he had said.
Obama was there. Clinton was there. Hillary was there. And I heard that the pastor or somebody said, I'm so glad to see the 5 presidents. And Kamala was there too. He acknowledged Hillary and Kamala as a rightful president. Did you hear about that?
No, I didn't.
He's
Oh,
talking
my
about
gosh.
Clinton, Obama. Who else? Kamala, Hillary.
and Michelle.
Was
Michelle
Who's
there?
the 5th one? I don't know.
I told you, I only saw the 3.
Yeah, I know. There was only 3. There was 2 that lost, but the pastor, whoever that was, acknowledged them as presidents. Acknowledged Kamala as president and Hillary as president.
Biden.
Oh, Biden. That's right, Biden. So there was 3 real ex-presidents and 2 losing presidents.
Are the wives considered like a wife would be considered? I'm
First
curious.
lady.
First lady.
First
No,
lady.
he knew what he was doing.
Yeah.
Whoever that was, I don't know if it was a pastor of that church. I don't know who was hosting, but they said it's so glad to have the 5 presidents here.
Oh, like that.
Yeah,
Okay, that was blatant then.
yeah. And but anyways, Jesse Jackson was a reverend. I've never heard him preach. Apparently, he was a sidekick to Martin Luther King. He did things, and for the
Yeah.
the rights that he stood for. And his son went up there and spoke before the presidents did, and basically said he don't bring your politics in here. Do not bring your politics in here. Everybody's welcome here. Right, left, Democrat, and Republican.
That was interesting that he took that position.
Why wouldn't he? I mean, Trump was going to fund for Jesse Jackson to run for president before. Remember?
No, I know. I know.
Yeah.
That's my point. Is like it was interesting for that all to be, and for him to take that strong stance.
Yeah.
With them there, because Trump wasn't there.
I know. Which Trump did know him, because later on, after the fact, the son went on news and basically said that all these people were here, these presidents were here, these politicians were here that did not know my father. But we know Trump knew him. Trump wasn't there. Trump
I'm sure
knew
he
him.
talked to him.
Yeah.
I'm sure he talked to him. For the simple fact, I saw a clip of Sharon Osbourne when Ozzy died.
Yeah.
And like the next day or 2 days after Oz died,
Yeah.
he called Sharon.
Oh, Trump was invited? That's what Jose Chicano said.
Yeah, of course he would have been invited. Yeah,
Yeah.
but he, with everything going on, he can't just stop and
Yeah.
go to that funeral. You know what I mean? But for the simple fact that he did that for Sharon Osbourne to pay the respects of Ozzy Osbourne, I have no doubt. And then he had a great relationship with Jesse Jackson. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I've never read. Obviously, I'm gonna be fact checked
I don't know if he
on
still
here.
had a great relationship.
That's what I was gonna say. I never heard anything about a fallout between the two of them, but that doesn't mean it didn't happen. I'm just saying, Trump, I paid his respects. I have no doubt whatsoever.
Oh yeah. Even if it would have just been loyalty to his kids.
That's what I'm saying. Even if he's just like, hey man, this is where I'm at. I just found out about your dad.
Yeah,
and
because I don't
blah,
know
blah,
how
blah.
much Jesse Jackson wavered in his position with what's that other joke, dude?
Who?
That dude that's like 60 pounds.
Who?
He got a big old head. He's 60 pounds. What's his name?
Oh, Al Sharpton?
Al Sharpton. Yeah.
Yeah. Lollipop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lollipop, lollipop, oh,
Or bobblehead.
lollipop. Anyways, so yeah, I don't know how much he went that way. And Jesse Jackson,
I don't know.
towards the end, at least the last, let's say 10 years, with Trump taking taking presidency. Because remember, there was a lot of black
Activists?
activists, or those that even came in that were sports, and they were like, "Why would I not meet with him?"
Yeah.
Comedians. What was his name? Steve Harvey caught flack for meeting with Trump. You know, a lot of different people. I don't know where
They all
he
loved
stood.
him before.
Yeah, I don't know where he stood, you know, during all that.
Yeah.
But I'm glad. That takes a lot of guts, man.
Yeah.
That takes a lot of guts, and I'm glad that he said what he said. That's, you know, because
I wish I had more to say about. I don't really know much about.
have you
Jesse
ever
Jackson.
have you ever been have you ever been to a pastor's son's funeral? And I've been to a couple that I knew their son,
Mhm.
but the show was really because of mom and dad that were pastors.
Oh yeah. Because of who his mom and dad were.
Yeah, it became about their mom and dad more than the life, and the life that they portrayed of that son or daughter
Yeah.
was really just a political statement to save, you know, face
Yeah.
within ministry. So if that happens in the church, I know that happens in
Yeah,
the
of
world,
course.
you know, and it's unfortunate.
So even though they told them not to bring politics in, they all did, especially Obama. And now he's catching flack for it.
Each day we're told by those in high office to fear each other and to turn on each other, and that some Americans count more than others, and that some don't even count at all, he said. Everywhere we see greed and bigotry being celebrated, and bullying and mockery masquerading as strength. That's what he said about Trump.
That's what he said there in his speech.
Mhm. Obama said Jackson inspired people to take a harder path, saying his voice calls on each of us to be heralds of change. Biden said he and excuse me, he and Jackson came up together as leaders in the Democratic Party. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. He and Jackson came up together as leaders in the Democratic Party, adding that while they had some different views, they never disagreed on race. Former President Bill Clinton also spoke at Friday's service. He said Jackson made him a better president because he was always pushing things, and he knew that change came from the outside in, and sometimes from the inside out. Clinton said he was attending more as a friend than a former president. He was my friend when I needed him. And I ask you to ask yourself how you can do more by being a better friend.
Okay.
So, but they all decided to go ahead and take shots at the administration,
At a man's funeral.
at Jesse Jackson's funeral. Kamala, Obama, and Biden. They all decided to take shots at the previous or the present administration, especially the president, and it was just sickening. It was absolutely sickening. It was pathetic. It was just absolutely horrible, and for the simple fact that the son came up and said, "Leave your political views off this pulpit." Like, were those his verbatim words? No, but that's what he was saying. Keep that junk over there. Everybody is equal here at my dad's funeral.
And everybody was welcome here. That's what he said.
Everybody is welcome here, man.
Yeah.
There is no Democrat, no Republican, no right, no left. That is what he said. And they went up there and decided to all
Disregard it.
yeah, and just say like nothing, man. And then afterwards, that's when he said about it says, I listened for several hours to 3 United States presidents who do not know Jesse Jackson. That's one of the things that he said.
Wow.
They don't know Jesse Jackson.
I'm trying to find the name of a movie and see if you guys have seen it. Let me see.
It was just absolutely pathetic. It was it was crazy. And it was sad. It was just horrible.
It was the movie of Samuel L. Jackson, A Time to Kill.
Oh yeah, with Matthew McConaughey, Sandra Bullock.
And Sandra Bullock.
Yeah,
Sounds familiar.
that's a great movie, better book. That's a phenomenal movie.
Yeah.
Have I seen that?
Yeah,
That's
I'm sure
old,
you have.
96.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's super good. My point is, in that movie, there's a scene where, do you remember the pastor who is raising up money for the family? And then you have all the NAACP people come in, and everybody starts coming in, and they said, "Hey, we want to talk to you."
Mm-hmm.
And so all these transactions and conversations begin to take place, but it's not with the family,
Yeah.
and it's not with the wife, and it's not with the kids.
Yep.
And you know, as you were kind of just going through, and I'm just reading it. How could the son not have the authority over his own father's funeral?
I know.
Like, David, that's crazy if somebody were to try to take that. Yeah. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy. But for him to say that before they spoke, that means he knew something.
Yeah. Well, of course.
I
Come
mean-
on. It doesn't take a brain scientist to know that they were going to take shots at Trump.
Yeah. And so to him, it's like he's speaking out knowing what's coming.
Yeah.
But yet that's so weird that his own family had no control over his own funeral.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you even had, what's his name from Friday, telling jokes?
Chris Tucker?
Smokey?
Smokey, yeah. He impersonated Jesse Jackson. Like, there's a time and place. But, hey, I mean, you invited a comedian, so, I mean, you're going to
Yeah,
get comedy.
yeah,
So maybe that's something, whatever.
Maybe that's something personal. Maybe that meant something to him.
Yeah, it didn't look good on the outside looking in. But obviously they invited him. He's a comedian, so you knew what he was going to do.
Yeah. Okay.
So is that our subjects there?
Yeah.
All right. Well, guys, hopefully you enjoyed Tino coughing.
Hey. I don't do that very often like you guys.
You said you weren't going to take shots, dude.
Oh, man. I did?
No.
Oh, like that don't sound like me.
But guys, that's our episode 78, I believe. Let's just talk. We do this every single week, every single Tuesday. The goal is to go live at 4 p.m.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I don't
Doesn't
know.
always happen,
Nope.
but that's the goal is 4 p.m. So usually sometime between 4 and 4:30, I confidently say that. And we just talk about just different things, you know.
Yeah.
We never know what crazy things are going to happen during the week, and then we talk about it on Tuesday. So, but that's it. God bless you guys. Those of you that gave super chats, thank you so much. We appreciate it. Every single dollar, every $1.99 or whatever it is, all of it adds up, helps us pay the internet here, and we appreciate it. And that's pretty much it. Hopefully, we see you for Bible study tomorrow at 6:45 Cali time. And that's it. So God bless you guys.
Peace.
All right.
Peace.